Howdy. Instead of just filming a regular vlog, I decided to film a sort of speed paint or paint with me video. And yeah, I'm really excited to hang out with you guys. I'm gonna apologize if I'm talking really slow in this video. Not only have I never really done a voiceover before, I have soup brain real bad, y'all. My brain is so foggy today. And yeah, I'm having trouble articulating words. Also, that's part of the reason why I didn't want to film a regular vlog, because I've just been going through a lot in my personal life right now, and it's been impacting my energy levels quite a bit. Everything's fine, like things are going to work out in the end. It's just been, you know, kind of a stressful couple of months. But you know, life happens and we go on. But yeah, I wanted to film this video because I really want to get back into doing large paintings again. I've always loved painting, but I just really haven't been good about dedicating time to it. And yeah, I don't know. Filming a video just seems like a good excuse to do that, right? It's motivating for me anyway. So yeah, this is my big ass coffin painting. So I actually started this painting, I think it's getting close to 3 years ago, which I know is like bonkers, but I think I started this painting during the first Halloween that we moved into our current house. And yeah, I vividly remember starting this painting because at the time I was still reading a lot, and I was reading this really amazing and bonkers Halloween romance. I can't remember what it's called. If I remember, maybe I'll put up the title or the cover of it or something. Yeah, I was listening to that on audio while working on this painting, and it was just so fun because it was around, you know, spooky season and Halloween. But yeah, it's been 3 years and I've barely made a dent in the damn thing. But that's also because I'll go through like really long periods of time of not doing art, or even just like I'll be doing other art projects like drawing or whatever instead of just doing painting. And yeah, some of you may know, if you follow my channel, I've been dealing with burnout really badly. And yeah, I don't know. I just haven't been able to put that much effort towards this painting. But since it is coming up to, I think, 3 years, my only goal this year is to have this painting done before Halloween. And yeah, I don't know. So there will probably be more speed paint and art related videos in the future. To be honest, this was really fun and relaxing to film. And I did film over the span of, I think, 3 days. So it's almost just like a weekend paint with me. But yeah, I guess like maybe some people would look at this painting and think that it appears to be like halfway done or something, just because of the amount of, you know, paint product that I have down on the wood canvas. Or it's not a canvas, it's just like wood paneling. But no, I'm just somebody where when I do my big acrylic paintings, I like to do underpainting, which is where like normally people just do like something monochromatic, maybe like brown or just black and gray or whatever, and and in that way you use the monochromatic colors to kind of plan where all the shadows and whatnot and all the shading, and then later you go over top of it with your paint colors. Does that make sense? I'm not an art teacher, this is just my process. But yeah, so really all I had done was just a bit of the underpainting, and I got most of her hair done. I have to go back and fill more parts out, but right now I'm just trying to quickly put down like the first color layers, I guess. I don't know, this isn't a tutorial, this is just me yapping about my art process, I guess. But yeah, so in this video, it was mostly background focused because this piece is going to have kind of like a gradient fade where it starts off like monochromatic blue, then goes to purple, pink, and then orange. So the background is actually taking me less time than I thought, which is really surprising. But I'm really proud of how the background is turning out so far. There's a bit of hibiscus flowers, different mushrooms, including the weird little amoeba thing that I end up painting later. That's not an amoeba. That's supposed to be kind of like a, what is it called? A bleeding tooth fungus. Those are really, really neat. I am a huge mushroom nerd, if you can't tell. But yeah, that's what most of the background is going to be. And yeah, it was just really fun and relaxing to zone out while working on this background. None of the plants that I paint, none of the plants that I paint I would consider realistic because I do use reference, but after a while, especially once I start doing the color part of the painting, I'll ignore the reference and then it just turns into this like weird bastardized version of a plant. Whatever, it's fun. But yeah, I'm really proud of how the hibiscus flower by the moon turned out. You guys will see that I had spent a lot of time painting like some hibiscus flowers and leaves just to cover it up with the rotting tooth fungus, or not rotting, what is it called? The tooth fungus thing. Yeah, I spent so much time painting the hibiscus just to cover it up with one of the funguses. And then yeah, that happens sometimes for me. That's the fun thing about acrylic, is that it's not really hard to mess up. Or wait, how do I phrase that? It's hard to mess it up because you can always just cover things up or rebuild things, like I just painted over the hibiscus and turned it into a mushroom. We were also able to get a little bit done on the skull. And yeah, again, the skull's probably not super realistic, but I don't care. I love painting and drawing skulls. They're so fun. I actually plan on covering this skeleton mostly in glitter. So again, this is probably one of those things where it looks like I'm putting down too many layers just for them to get covered up later, but it makes sense in my brain. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go now. That's all I really kind of had to say about it. Yeah, just enjoy the speed paint and I'll talk to you guys soon. Well, I decided to go ahead and pop in and close this video. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this paint with me video. We got pretty far, you know, like got most of this part of the background done, and I can't wait to work more on the skeleton. But yeah, again, thanks for hanging out with me. If you don't got shit to say, how about you leave me a skull emoji or a mushroom emoji? And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.